Hey Capricorn, this is Perrymore Tarot's weekly reading from November 24th through the 30th, 2025. This is for Capricorn. Last shuffle for Capricorn, and we will be resuming dailies on December 1st. So what we have here is letting go. We have behind a mask. So this is going to... there's something here about letting go of maybe taking full responsibility for everything. And this flipped out as well, so I'm just going to leave that there. I feel that the full responsibility for everything aspect of things is that some of you may be like, when you're taking responsibility for things, you're allowing yourself to get so stressed and upset. The Five of Cups is sad. Like, now this is ruined, right? You ever seen, and I'm in no way, they're showing me a person who's like, how could you drop the rolls on the ground? Now the dinner is ruined, kind of vibe. And I don't think that's typical. To me, Capricorns are too calm, cool, and collected for all that. But the imagery I'm seeing is like someone is really blowing their top, and I don't think that that's you. I'm just saying in general that what they're talking about here. You have the Two of Cups, and you have the Queen of Pentacles, and the Four of Wands. They're showing someone who needs to let go of. Well, now I am seeing it. Let go of getting upset and see things differently. The Hanged Man a lot of times speaks of a changed perspective or a surrendering of the situation. There's nothing we can do about this now. We need to focus on what is there. And so that's the vibe, right? We need to let go of the stress. Uh, the I mean, hey, if you look these cards up yourself, you're like, okay, I probably need to not allow myself to get so overwhelmed, right? I feel that for many of you, you've got to really ask yourself some questions here. This week might highlight the fact that you have a purpose, right? You may already know this, right? You're Capricorn. Of course, duh, you have a purpose, duh. But it may highlight for you exactly what your role is in life, even in a household or a family, because I'm seeing a family energy, household energy, relationship energy. And that doesn't always have to be like a romantic relationship. This could be the relationships within the people, the members of your household, even to that degree, even further, right? But they're wanting you to focus on alignment, because I'm seeing angel number 222 in this. You might see this all throughout the week, and it speaks about how do I move forward towards my life's true calling. What do I do? How can I make, because if you get to the point where you're this stressed in any given situation, which is not okay, and I'm like, that's where you want to give Capricorns hugs, you know. But when it's like that, it's hard to see your true calling, because your true calling is not one that creates this vibe. It's like your enthusiasm and your enthusiasm and your interests, like being enthusiastic about something, having something to look forward to, is what spirit wants you to get into. The minute that you start feeling, because they're saying that you might be overwhelmed this week. Four of Wands, Five of Wands, and Ace of Wands sort of kind of give that. Like, I'm either a party, gatherings, which of course this week is definitely going to occur for many people. It's going to be overwhelming. Trying to create a festive environment and not really partaking in the festivities, or the, you know, not really trying to meet the needs of others, feeling overwhelmed, stressed out, disappointed that certain things did not work out the way that you hoped, because you had a vision for what things could be. That's what I'm getting for this, right? And then having to just surrender to the fact that, hey, some things, yay, it, the cup was poured so it could be spilled, apparently. Like, that's you know what I mean? You ever meet people that are just like, no matter what, they're just like, yep, that's what we do. That's how you, yeah, that's definitely how you make, that's how you make a sandwich, making jokes, constantly. And I like people like that, because it's like, you got to laugh about things because things are going to happen. You know, stuff happens. I'd assume. So that's what they're speaking on, letting go of that. Behind a mask, you're the Ace of Wands and Justice, and behind everything, you just want things to be. I'm getting a Capricorn that's like, I am overwhelmed, but deep down, all I want is for this to go right. All I want is for things to be good. All I want is for people to be happy and to be excited and things of that nature. That's what I'm saying. I just want things to go well, but they want you to follow your interests. They don't want you to be focused or bogged down with not really truly enjoying where you are. You want to kind of like focus on controlling your thoughts. My thoughts become my reality. You got to remember that. Do you want things to get better? Does it have, I don't remember what show I was watching. I feel like it was Black Mirror, but I don't think so. Where this guy was going to Thanksgiving for with with his partner, and the partner's family gave him, or the partner's family gave like a, it was like a like a cast, I can't speak, cast iron dish that they made food out of every year for generations. I'm talking about, it was passed down since slavery. Okay, it was wild. And their own child put it in the dishwasher and it cracked. So of course the partner blamed, their child blamed their partner. And okay, I'm messing up the story right now. Either way, they were that upset that Thanksgiving was canceled when they got there. Mom saw the pan and she was like, "That's it." Started throwing food away. Literally poured it all, cooked all that food just to dump it in the trash. I was like, "You cannot be serious right now." But underneath the surface, it's just saying to me, all I wanted was for everything to be okay. Happy success, the Page of Swords and the Page of Cups. I'm just so flabbergasted by the thing. Like, I'm still thinking about it, like, really over. Okay. But there's something here about keeping your mind focused on your wishes, what you want to have happen, but more in a space of saying it would make me happy if, but mm, avoiding focusing on your greatest fears and such, because they're saying that here that to some degree you're not putting enough effort into thinking that something is a success, but worrying about it not being a success, if that makes sense. Ace of Pentacles and Four of Swords, new beginnings. They're saying things will get better. Things are going to get better. That you have to know that no matter what, no matter how things go. Now I get what they're saying. No matter how things go, things happen exactly as they should. And they want you to see that things actually are better when it's spontaneous and serendipitous and not where you have planned the whole thing out. And they want you to access more innovative thinking. Don't get so stuck on just a routine, a certain routine. They want you to be able to tap into your intuition. This week is going to be one where you're really going to have to see the bigger picture here. Things are, life goes on, but also things are going very well, or life will be going well for you, or no matter what a situation throughout this week, or situations in general work out. But I do see we have to let go of the fear that something will not work out. Even if you hear something, you have to know that it's going to be overcome. You have to access some innovative thinking. You'll be able to move things around rather quickly. It's really important that you don't let yourself get too upset. You will not be able to think, because there is a way through it. There is a way to get it done. There is a way to save it. There is a way to, whatever the case is, it really is. But you won't see it if you are not at peace and ignoring any kind of new anything. But I'm so focused on how this upset me, how disappointing it is. There may, there's a risk here of a lot of arguments, sad things, and there, so spirit wants you to know. I feel like people are going to send you positive messages, positive energy. So it would be really important for you to just let something go, and on the strength of letting it go, on the strength of knowing that certain things are they're all happening for your benefit. I know how that sounds, right? Or it has to happen. It's just part of the path. You made a left, okay? That's just, it's going to be a rocky road. You chose the rocky road, or you know what I mean? That kind of vibe where you're like, oh, this is terrible. And it's like, but that's part of this journey. Going through this part of the country is this. That's just it, you know? You will see exactly what you need to do if you are more enthusiastic, if you focus on what is interesting to you, not what is messed up, not what's disappointed or disappointing. Focus on what's interesting instead. Oh, this and this happened, but that is an amazing whatever. To go towards the amazing instead of what the heck was that noise. I feel like everything is going to work out. You know what I mean? I would say let go of feeling like you've got to take on all the burdens. It will overload you. It will put you in a space you don't need to be. Like it's going to throw you off your path. I hope that makes sense. Could be dealing with another Capricorn. We have Libra and Pisces here as well. So if you're not dealing with those signs, which you don't have to be, those signs could also be in your chart. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.